What's up, Universal Fight League fans? How you guys doing this morning? I told you I'm going to start doing some more vlogs to get my run time up so I can actually start putting on events. So, today I want to talk about Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. Okay, everybody's going around saying Mike Tyson's going to destroy him. Do you see him? Do you see him? Yes, I do believe Mike Tyson's going to win this fight, but I also believe that everybody is selling Roy Jones Jr. just a little too short. Okay, Tyson's has losses on his record because you can look it up. The style that Mike Tyson uses is called the picky boo style. Okay, yes, very powerful, especially the way Mike Tyson uses it. But it is easily picked apart by a technical boxer, and Roy Jones Jr. is one of the greats when it comes to technical boxing. So I do think Tyson's going to win this fight, but I don't think it's going to be a bloodbath like everybody says it's going to be. I think it's going to be, Roy Jones is going to give Mike Tyson a lot more than Mike Tyson thinks he's got coming. I mean, I'm almost gonna put it out there to say, if it go, yeah, I am gonna. If it goes past the second round, it's I give it to Roy Jones Jr. If Mike Tyson doesn't get it done in the first two rounds, yeah, I got to give it to Roy Jones. That's my opinion. And let me know if whether you agree with it or whether you don't agree with it. But I mean, I think Roy Jones Jr. has more of a shot than everybody else thinks he has. I really do. And anybody that knows boxing could see that. Now, Roy Jones, to me now, visually looking at them, yeah, Tyson looks like he's fast, he's strong. I haven't really seen much of Roy Jones Jr. footage. So, I mean, but I know how great he was in his day, and he's a very technical boxer, like I said, and I'm just wondering how many people agree with me or disagree with me on that fact. How do you guys think the fight's going to go? I predict if Tyson's going to get it done, he's going to get it done in the first or second round, maybe third, but no longer in the third because Roy Jones has went the distance a lot longer than Tyson's. Tyson fights don't usually last past the third round. And if you look back throughout Tyson's career, any fight that Tyson's been into that's went past the third round, Tyson has lost that fight. So, I don't know. I think this is going to be a great fight. Another fight I'm really interested in seeing that day is the Jake Paul Nate fight. I don't remember his last name. I know he's some basketball player. But anyway, I've been following Jake Paul, watching, his progression in boxing. And dude, he's come a long way, man. He's looking really serious. And I'm impressed with the progress he's made. I would have liked to see Jake Paul keep training under Sugar Shane Mosley. Because I think that was a wise decision. I think Shane Mosley understood Jake, understood how to teach them, and Shane Mosley done turned Jake Paul. Excuse me, Shane Mosley done turned Jake Paul into a boxer, man. He did. I don't even know who he's training under now, actually. So, I mean, I'm sure whoever it is, they got great credentials. But all I know is I've watched some footage on him, and yeah, he doesn't look like the same fighter he did a year ago. I think if Jake Paul was to fight his brother Logan Paul, I would give the fight to Jake now, especially with his skills. And what I really do think is stupid is, you got Jake, you got Logan Paul going up against Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I mean, now that is going to, the only thing Logan's got going for him is his size, but I just don't think Logan's got that killer instinct because he couldn't even beat KSI with his wild swings. And I called it from like round one as soon as I seen, Logan went into that fight, scared to, use up all his energy and just didn't let his hands go. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm even really interested in seeing that fight between Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. You know I'm gonna watch it, but I don't think that's going to be a very good fight. But I do think as long as Logan can hang in there and not use up all his energy, I think that Mayweather's going to try to use the same strategy that he used with McGregor. That's keep pressing forward, making him swing, wait until he's punched out and attacking. Because and another thing is I also believe that the referee is going to be told that if you have a chance to call it in Mayweather's favor, do it. And I absolutely believe that that is what happened in the original McGregor-Mayweather fight. I mean, if you watch the fight, the punch that Mayweather threw that made the ref call the fight did not even land. And even McGregor said it at the fight. Man, let me go down. You know, there's $500 million here on the line. Let me go down. Yeah, and so I think the referee was told, if you have a chance to call the fight, call it in Mayweather's favor. And he found a chance to call it in Mayweather's favor, so he did. Because who would have knows what would have happened if that ref would have let it go and McGregor could have got rested. Because Mayweather was just getting warmed up. I would like to see a rematch between them. Not only, but I mean, and I don't really want to see an MMA match because, I mean, come on, their abilities, their size. Mayweather's way bigger than Floyd. A lot of people only want to see McGregor and Mayweather in the octagon because they know that McGregor has the advantage there. But he kind of owes it to him because, as far as I know, that was the original agreement. So that's my fight thoughts for today. Touched on a couple subjects, just trying to spend some time with my fans, saying thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. I'm going through hard times right now, you know what I mean, because I don't have the capital that I need to put on the events that I want to make my channel grow. So all I can do is start giving you vlogs and thoughts until I figure out something here. And I find some good fighters worth putting on camera. So thanks everyone that subscribed to the Universal Fight League. Please hit the subscribe button down there. Please hit the like button down there. Go ahead and give me a comment and your thoughts on this video. And until the next video, love you, peace.